Or Esmeharif?
Even carry, honestly.
He lost with an Esmeralda last night in that clutch game against TNC. So can he redeem himself today?
So the only benefit of having the Harith instead of the Granger is that you have true damage against 2 tank heroes of Falcons.
Wait, they might even CC.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, it's Matt. Never mind.
Yeah. Esme.
Esme Harith, or Esme, I think Esme Harith, right?
Yeah.
So that's Harith.
End of one thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very.
Yeah, but now if you're Falcons, do you pick up the Lunox on Super Mario?
I don't think so. Like,
Okay,
even though you have a Shred, there's so much going on in a team fight.
Wait.
Zaman Force.
Bruno is actually pretty good now.
If they had him filled up.
If they had them, but they did it. They pick up the the Hilda without the mat.
I don't like Bruno into Khalid, bro. I don't like. Yeah, sure you have a dash.
Oh,
But
man.
this guy has so many dashes too.
Do we just go circle back to Moscow?
Yeah, Moscow carry.
Yep,
Oh
there it
my,
is.
we do.
Oh my god.
The last time Falcons played Rome Hilda, they played it against Onyx, lost that game. This is what caused them to go to game 3.
Yeah.
To be fair, Falcons did an amazing job of like preventing the disaster on first phase, but it still ended up like super AP Brent favored draft.
This game, 1-1 was totally snuffed.
Yeah.
Does this put her at the 99 point something
Yeah.
percent contest
Yep.
rate?
Finally.
Finally,
Wow.
order in the world.
Insert Toy Story meme. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Okay. Interesting stats here. Counter index actually is negative for AP Brent, but that's just because of the fact that Team Falcons, they have an amazing early game. But the thing is, their conversion is kind of low because of this Moscow.
Yeah. It will take so much time. I think now for Falcons will be the team that would love this game to go to a 20-minute game where this Moscow is just gonna run around the map. But I guess the problem here is that there is no actual way to stop the Yi Sun Shin from farming. They can pick up the Hilda, but I think the Hilda will be on anti-Khalid duty right now.
Man-to-man defense.
Yeah.
I have a big problem with this Falcons draft. They don't have stun
Yep.
against Harith,
It's odd.
against Kimi.
You know what? Both sides have very light CC.
Yeah.
Falcons almost none.
But AP Brent has all damage though.
AP Brent does not actually need to stun people down. Think about
They're
it.
chasing you down.
Yeah, they're just gonna overload with damage. Now that I think more about this game, I think you put so much weight on Fuse's hands right now when it comes to like defending the lanes and also outputting the damage. Fortunately for him, the only way to cancel that out is through the Khalid ultimate.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match point for Team of Falcons of PH. Win this game. they win the
Welcome to
series,
Mobile
and the
Legends.
playoffs dream lives on. AP Bren up against the ropes. They're looking to take us all the way. Welcome to game 2. Gentlemen, there's one more thing I failed to mention. AP Bren's draft, it needs a lot of gold, a lot of XP.
Yeah, that is true.
Scaling all the way.
But we've seen X-Nova perform on this Khalid. There was a game where he was actually over farmed, where he was richer than his own gold laner.
I think that's just a product of Project Next.
That is true.
That's also true. Well, Flap TZ with a early contention for the Lethal Wonder. They weren't able to stop James Max, but I think the pressure is enough.
Ouch. No win on the Lancelot for Kyle TZ.
Oh, wow.
Yet.
Wow.
That's his best hero, by the way.
To think that it is Kaltizi has not won with this Lancelot. That's, times are crazy. MPL Page is crazy.
Yeah. Dude, Lord JM is such an Esmeralda specialist. I've never seen this matchup like go down to 50% health.
Yep, in the first minute at that.
Yeah.
Neither of them had to overcommit. It's just Lord James is just that good.
Yeah. Shizu on the Harith, and this is something of a, something of a good thing for AP Brent fans out there because we know that Shizu has been good with this hero. Even in the previous game, she's going to be suffering from that Bane. No, kind of made me think why Falcons had to ban the Bane themselves.
Yeah, they could have taken it.
They could have taken it, and there's really no reason because there's no hero that is getting countered by the Bane anyways. Yeah.
That is true, actually. It's a good point. Like, sure, Farsa, that she hates Deadly Catch, but that's about it.
That's about it.
She's on your side. Turtle started up here.
Yeah. Vision, do they have it? Kyle TZ is not able to steal turtle away. James Pass with a mountain chalker onto the backside. Kyle TZ goes down, and look at the amount of sustain and damage they have. Aqua, he falls, however, but Xnova heals some of the damage up. And they manage to equalize the trade, but AP Bren, they did get the turtle.
Yeah, Kyle TZ, I think, committed the Thorn Rose to try and go for the steal, but instead was left out in the open for AP Bren to collapse on.
And the more important thing there is Kyle TZ died in that exchange. James Banks is able to get 1 assist, lives through all of that skirmish, gets the turtle, and now has a significant amount of advantage over the jungler.
There's a new version of an Esmeralda Uranus here. It's the Hilda and Khalid. They're just chasing each other down, healing up. And that leaves both junglers actually just farming up.
It's more fun to watch, at least.
That is true. More punch.
At least there are some, dodges. There are some.
There's
a lot of
rotations.
action. There's rotations. Esmeralda Uranus is like you don't even have to target any of your spells.
Tap.
People are saying that Uranus is a hero that don't need to target your anything. We can also say that with the Esmeralda.
Those people are haters.
Those people are haters.
To be
I
fair,
agree.
if you're an Esmeralda, you have to hit the ult.
But that's essentially the second skill of the Uranus.
Yeah, but
That's technically
the
it.
thing is, you're not losing out. Like, yeah, sure, you have to hit the ult, but you're still also an Esmeralda.
Yeah.
Even without the ult, you're still Esmeralda.
That's right. That's
Exactly.
right.
So these people are haters. Like, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
The intricacies, the depth, and the 4D chess you're playing as an Esmeralda and a Uranus. Like, they don't appreciate it.
Yeah.
At this point, you can actually just exchange these names, and they still will work the same way.
Yep.
Yeah, this guy looks like a Uranus main.
Oh,
Especially with the hair.
happy birthday. What was that? Austin?
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you guys.
About half a minute until the game resumes. There's a little kink that we're getting fixed on AP Brent's side. And oh my god, you see that? A prediction.
He pulled out an 0-2.
Look at this Sigma gentleman over here.
Okay.
Flex your friends. Come on.
Fix your friends, obviously.
Show me some baby friends.
Yeah.
Where are your pets at?
Show me the sleeping friends.
Tell your cat I said pss, pss.
Is that how you talk to your cats?
No, I talk to them like in English.
Oh, okay. Isn't it like?
No, I don't talk to them like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Seth says it's go time with that Dutch angle to get us back into the map.
Okay. Right now, clear lead. Wow. Okay, I was about to say it was a clear lead for AP Bred, but Falcon's actually winning some of the gold.
They did the
battle.
same way in game 1, remember?
Yeah.
I guess there's more gold on the Hilda, because honestly he's just getting more vision.
She sees everybody.
Yeah, he sees the Khalid, he sees the Kimmy, but the Khalid only sees the Hilda, honestly. Oh,
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Look at the Ogwin.
How is Flap more farmed than Lord Jim?
He's leaving the lane faster.
Has a kill as well for his team.
That's right. Turtle already started here by Kyle TZ. Feathered airstrike by Few. Look at the blast. Aqua, he's fine.
Oh. Punish.
Okay.
What? Coming out from Ogwin. What was that? Xnova just fell down. He had a flicker too, by the way.
Wow, and there was not even a contention for AP Brid with Turtle.
And Kyle did not have to use his retribution, so he's safe to secure his own buffs.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is that was such a weird after timeout play coming up from AP Bren. They're so separated. They did not take advantage of their Khalid. They've lost the momentum that was earlier gained by James Banks, and now you can see Kyle TZ just running around and farming, and now will be able to equalize when it comes to the goal. That's a
Spear.
That's a really bad exchange for AP Bren.
Oh my goodness.
Falcons is cooking.
Look at that attempt from Ogwin trying to steal the orange buff. And every, honestly, I think at this point, the middle lane and the jungler is having a hard time for AP Brent. Super Marco is just getting a lot of gold from this tower. Xnova, though, with the Raging Sandstorm Flicker, it's gonna miss from Xnova, but it doesn't matter as they will still be able to get the kill.
This is what they would call enti bang in Indonesia. He tried a flicker and a dash out max range. It was just too much.
Yeah. Xnova will just get away from that, but the kill on Super Marco is important. Okay.
Wow, tight
There you
steps.
go. Okay. Good footsies.
Few?
Hey, Few.
Bottom lane though, Ogwin, he is punishing these damage dealers on the side of AP Brent.
One
These
more.
fours, Flop doesn't have the flicker though, so he's not going to be able to chase down the Harith.
Oh, Lord Jam takes a few.
Oh, so much for that wings by wings coming out from View.
Okay, well, I don't know. At this point, I don't even know what's happening. It's just brawls around the map.
and running.
And run, yeah, a lot of running.
No system for now. And, you know, Few just utilizing the wings by wings in front of Lord JM, asserting his dominance in the league.
Season 1, baby.
Season 1, baby.
Against a hero with movement speed buff, a flicker, and raw tank. Okay, Trashing Pulse is gonna miss from Aqua and Team Falcons. Even though they they lost Few there, they're still gonna be able to position themselves in this turtle because of this Uranus.
Okay, so that's the purple secured by Kyle, making sure the wave is pushed up so they're ready for the final turtle. Flapteezy zoning out 3, and the pull by Kyle TZ closer to Falcon's side.
Yeah, they see the vision here. They see Kyle TZ, but again, Flapteezy with the Uranus stands in the front line, puts his body for AP Brent to witness that they don't have the damage yet to take this Uranus down.
Filipino cannon doing work.
This is so similar from the previous game, but a little bit upgraded because this time it's not only Flapteezy who is manning the front lines, but also Ogwin is not stopping. No signs of slowing down from both Ogwin and Flapteezy. And that only makes it so that Kyle TZ is farming so much.
Yeah. This Uranus is going to be big, massive in terms of tanking the damage from AP Bren. Especially when he builds up the Radiant Armor, it is going to be a problem for both Aqua and Shizu.
So that's what he's waiting for. It's a power spike. About 2,000 gold up, Falcons. It's still Super Marco with the gold lead and Kyle TZ despite the early fumble on that first turtle. Ogwin closing off the exit, the Mountain Shocker by James. The map belongs to Falcons. Yep. AP Brand can't get anything done.
The end result of this is that AP Brand is not able to materialize their early game lead.
Oh, Crash and Pulse. It is going to stop Team Falcons from pursuing this skirmish. But again, it's all Team Falcons that are forcing out these moves against AP Bren.
AP Bren are not able to utilize their aforementioned early game advantage with the draft just because of the vision and the aggressiveness that's coming out of both Flapteezy as well as Ogwin. Ogwin made this his residence right now.
Yeah.
The jungle of AP Bren red side is actually just Falcons, you know, that's just Ogwin's domicile right now.
He lives rent-free.
Yeah.
That's
and you add Flapteezy to the equation too. Like, he holds left side.
Yeah.
What's left for AP Brent? Mid?
These two dudes have put up cots on the AP Brent side of the map, maybe even double-deckers. Put a little nice desk there.
That's right.
Propped up some extension cords, charging their little devices.
Shizu
Shizu gets spotted in the brush here. Ogwin comes around and whoop.
Oh, Summon Force? Used by Shizu here. That's a big resource burned here by the Harith. It is going to slow down AP Bren from actually contesting this lore, but Aqua is already in a position. They don't have James Banks here, however. They're still going to be able to clear the mid lane.
Ogwin with the Radiant Armor is going to be important in this fight because there's a lot of magic damage from AP Bren.
Even Flap, like Midnight, did you see that? He built the Blade Armor first.
Blade Armor.
Is he not respecting Shizu enough?
Yeah, I think he recognizes the fact that, all right, maybe I built up the counter against Kimi and YSS because the first item of the Harriet is going to be the Stallion side anyway, and that's true damage. So I think that's the idea. Like, you don't negate that much magic damage compared to the physical damage aspect of AP Bren.
Okay, so he's just making the more efficient choices. Flapteezy still chunky enough even after taking so many free hits from Lord JM and Aqua. Falcons, I see they're struggling. They're also not able to get as free a Lord Dance as they would wish.
Yeah, but the Moscow's getting a long run, though. Oh, James
oh my God! Ogwin!
Getting solo!
One more!
By the hill
God.
Mountain Shocker used, but Ogwin, he is standing under the bush. He wants the regeneration, but the Traceless is there. But he falls down. But Team Falcons, however, they found Axe Nova on the other side. It's the roam for roam trade. But, dude, James Banks is finding it hard to actually farm in this game.
Complete reflection of both the roamers. They went to the orange buff. Both of them got punished. But this means that this will actually favor AP Falcons. I mean,
that's right.
So far, right now, Lancelot is at 7.2k. 6.8k now for James Banks. Not too far off, but the fact that Kyle TZ have recovered so much, it's going to be difficult for AP Brand to deal with.
Oh, Aqua able to get out.
Flicker
Pressure,
committed.
yeah, pressure from FlapTZ and Few. Too hard though for Falcon still to take this Lord, but honestly, they don't care.
Yep.
Marco's farming up the Storm here on bot side.
Again, I'm going to come back to something we mentioned in Game 1. Just because AP Bren is trying to stop Falcons from getting to the Lord Dance doesn't mean Falcons isn't doing anything else.
Yep.
It's not like they're taking this lying down. They're still working the map. They're still denying James Banks' free farm. And Lord Jam, Mr. 50-50 jumps in.
Doesn't care though, they don't have the damage, or do they? FlapTZ still standing in the front lines.
All right.
Super Marcus Spear is going to be so important because now he has picked up the Trinity. There's going to be a lot of damage that's going to come out of Super Marco, whereas Shizo, only 2 items available for himself. AP Bren are pressured to take this Lord fight now.
Oh, Lord James, they're trying to burst it. And FlapTZ, he gets the Lord. James Banks came too late to the party, but they still want to fight Lord Jam. Wow. But Falling Sunmoon doesn't get anybody, but the Mountain Shocker misses too. And FlapTZ still tagging the front line, but here comes Super Marco onto the backside. He fights the Harrod, and James Banks falls down. Shizu though takes out the Farza, but they're losing everybody. FlapTZ falls down to Lord Jam though, the tankiness of these XP laners. They're still fighting here for Team Falcon. Super Marco is alive. They don't have the damage dealers on the side of AP Bren.
It's messy, but I'll call it a dub for Falcons.
Oh my goodness. See, Falcons are just like a battering ram right now against AP Bren, and they have, okay, Lord James secures the buff.
Mr. 50-50 still takes it. Nova and him trying to defend, but these three are relentless. They're still going.
Yeah. It's a battle of XP laners at this point.
And they also took out so much of the map right now, Falcons.
Lord JM!
Oh!
Okay,
curveball.
He goes back. They want to defend the Lord while also Lord JM zoning out the Uranus so they can actually safely defend at the top side. But again, it's all just Falcons pressuring AP Bren and letting Super Marco farm.
He was like a boomerang. You see that? He was planning to go forward, but then turns around, catches Flap.
Yeah. FlapTZ does not steal the buff right now. And that's James Banks securing it for himself, but we already know that there's a big difference between our junglers. FlapTZ is already up with the endless battle, but 9.5k gold compared to the 8.5k gold that Isachin is holding right now. But the big difference is in the gold lane. 4 items available for Super Marco, including the Rose Gold Meteor.
It's almost 2,000 gold.
That's right.
But if you're Falcons though, like, there is a point in this game where you actually want to brute force AP Bren into fighting, especially the first few Lords, because AP Bren, they're not shy from like taking this game to late game, honestly. They have so much heavy hitters on their side.
They're scaling, and I think that's what Falcons is doing now. They're attacking the map so hard that AP Bren has no choice but to fold eventually, even with just a 3k gold lead. Now they're applying pressure once more to the
Look at
purple.
Aqua. He's dealing more damage to himself than against Ogwen. Few with Red Earth Strike is going to catch X Nova, but the movement speed is there. Heal as well from the Khalid, but FlapTZ is still standing and sitting in front of the faces of AP Bren. They still don't have the damage to take down this Uranus.
30 seconds until the Lord spawns lower quarter. No matter how you slice it, Falcons have a better chance at dancing.
Yeah. Especially because of this Uranus Farsa that they still have in this game.
Not to mention the Moskov.
The Moskov from the split push and manage the long lane. They have survived the early game, so there's no question how much they can pack up, how much of a punch they can pack up eventually when the fights do happen. And the presence of Oakwin as well. 2 tanky heroes to man the front lines, to disrupt the positioning of the members of AP Bren.
Yeah, and they also have to worry about the Spirit of Destruction, especially in this Lord fight. Now, FlapTZ and FlapTZ has started the Lord dance. They see Aqua on top side. Ogwen though gets bound by the Harith, but Lord JM, he is going to be punished by Super Marco. Flicker forced out from the Esmeralda. Good positioning from Team Falcon, still holding onto this Lord.
Great game IQ from the Falcons as well. They sense that these 3 from AP Bren are circling around and they decide to halt the blitz. FlapTZ got 2 on him. Lord JM and Nova. They can't take this Uranus down.
Yeah, they're going to try and melt this FlapTZ down, but again, Aqua doesn't deal that much damage against the Uranus. Flank from Ogwen coming out to find James Banks. They see the damage he does on the backside, but Shizu, Zaman Force already committed. He's trying to take out FlapTZ, but Puncture out is there. James Banks is going to be taken out by the SOD of Super Marco, and FlapTZ goes back to the Lord. FlapTZ again in the front lines, zoning away AP Brand, and they secured the first big objective of the game.
That was $1 million SOD, the perfect target at the perfect time.
Oh my God, Super Marco. He's telling us how good he is with his Moskov. And FlapTZ against 4 members of AP Bren.
Dude, they're seriously...
The most difficult hero to play in the game right now is Uranus.
Wake up, everyone.
Wake up!
You've been lied to.
They need more penetration, honestly. Like, this Divine Glaive is not enough. Even with a glowing one, look at Super Marco finding 1v2 in the front line because he has a big meat shield. In the name of FlapTZ, the Filipino cannon, still not even half HP!
Nope. And they've synced the wave in top and mid. AP Bren can thank their lucky stars that bottom is all the way out. So they have that at least less to think about. Lord James hasn't died much. Shizo just died once, but this gold lead has ballooned out of control. 6,500 gold up. They lose their top lane inhibitor. This is what I was talking about. Eventually, even with this tight kill score, Falcons will batter the map so hard that AP Bren will have to fold.
Lord JM dealing the most damage in this game.
Yeah, dude, his back, and it probably hurts so much right now.
Yeah.
He has done 98 damage against Team Falcons.
And there has to be something for AP Bren when it comes to their playmaking, because I think that they're so reactive as Falcons, and they are reacting really slowly. And the fact of the matter is they have not killed anyone from Falcons for a long while now.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since they've seen a kill, and James Pax is unable to make the plays. 11k. He is actually rich if you think about it, but apart from that, there's no one else. 10k for this Harith. He's not going to be able to match up against Super Marco's 12k.
Uh-oh, Ogre just built his
Heptasis.
blade of Heptasis, man. He go, boh!
At the ball.
Oh.
Honestly, I think at this point, if you're AP Brent, find the Hilda. You don't have the damage against the Uranus.
But that's before the Hilda finds you.
Yeah, that is true.
Because if the Hilda finds you first, then that's a whole different story. FlapTZ!
No,
Not at all.
not at all. Yeah.
Not even close.
Not even against 2.
Well, to be fair, even if they do try against Esmeralda too, it's still a no
JM
for Falcons.
does not have the ultimate now.
Yeah, it's still a no. Like, these two explainers are just... They're the ones fighting, honestly.
And for some reason, I think we still can expect a 20-minute game. Even on how one-sided this was from the get-go. The Falcons will just position themselves around this Lord that's coming 22 seconds from now. They can even wait for it to evolve, because I think it is going to be evolved anyways.
It already is. 5,500 gold up. AP Bren's cores are online.
Yep.
It's just smaller advantages
Yeah.
and ways you can game the map so it's not so hard to dance.
That's true.
Lord JM gets caught by 2 down bottom.
Yeah, the map is owned by Falcons right now, especially with the superiority of having that SOD X Nova gets bursted down, but he does have the heal from the Sandguard. Lord JM though, they will try here for Team Falcons, but it's still a no. Like, these two X-Players that are literally impossible to kill for both sides.
This is what's causing these games to last so long.
I love Esmeralda Uranus, man.
Oh my God.
I miss
FlapTZ
this.
and Lord JM is so good at it. Oh, the conceal from X.
Oh, Owen, finally they find the Hilda. That's the condition
That's
for
a
maybe
condition.
Bren. We did say that earlier. Now they turn the tides. But again, it's still a slow Lord fight here. Federer strike coming out from Fuse, zoning out Lord JM, but FlapTZ, he is going to try and sustain some of the damage here dealt by AP Bren. SOD still being weighted out by Super Marco, but AP Bren tries to go for the burst.
no!
The knockoff!
SOD!
SOD, Super Marco hits it right on the mark, and Team Falcons, they delete James Vance, they delete Shizu. No damage healer from AP
Super
Bren.
Marco.
And Super Marco
Oh
with the
my
Super
God.
Micro onto the backside. FlapTZ falls, however, but Lord JM, with the movement speed superiority, is able to get out.
Oh, he's looking for lifesteal.
At this point, no one can actually fight into the Moscow
not like
Fuse.
this, not again!
Not again!
Play.
You don't have Blinker Fuse! Better
He's
than
just buying time.
He
He's
gets
just buying
deleted.
time. He made Lord JM commit.
Yeah, Super Marco though, he is gonna end the game. There's still a cannon. Is it gonna be enough? Aqua is gonna be taken out. Lord James
Jim.
gets a recall, but there's so much minion, and Team Falcons, they stay alive.
The dream continues for Falcons to stay in playoffs contention. They sweep AP